Welcome back. In the previous video, we have understood about the k-means algorithm working, the method inertia and elbow method to find the optimal value of k. In this video, we will understand the Silhouette score. We will understand the Silhouette score to find the optimal value of k. Silhouette score is also used to find the optimal value of k. But Silhouette score is based on two methods. One is cohesion. Cohesion measures cohesion measures how close a point is to other points. Point is data point. How close a data point is to other data points in same cluster. In same cluster. That is, if we are having a cluster with these data points, and this is the data point we are considering, it will measure the distance with all the data points to find how close it is. That's it, cohesion. And the second idea on which the Silhouette score based is separation. Separation. Separation is measurement of how far a point is from the nearest cluster points. How far a point is from nearest cluster, from a nearest cluster points. We'll also find out the separation. So what how if I draw this, suppose these are our data points in the cluster 1, the cluster 1, these are our data points in cluster 2. So separation will try to find the distance between these points, how far it is from the nearest cluster points. Okay, from the nearest cluster. That means if there is one more cluster here, consider if there is one more cluster, it will not find the distance between this point and this cluster points. No, it will only find this one. It will only find the distance between these cluster points because it is nearest cluster. Okay? Because it is nearest cluster. We will understand this. We will understand this using the formula. What is the Silhouette score formula is? Silhouette score S of I is equal to S of I is equal to B of I minus A of I divided by max of A of I comma B of I. So what is A of I here? A of I is mean intra cluster value, mean intra cluster distance. I would say mean intra cluster distance. Let's consider a cluster. Let's consider a cluster for our better understanding. We have 3 points A, B, and C. We are using the data point B. Okay. So we have to calculate two distances now, B with C, B with A, and B with C. This is D1 and D2. And if we have one more point, say D, then it will calculate distance with D also, D3. This is the intra-cluster distance. This is the intra-cluster distance. That is distance between a data point and the other data points in the same cluster. So it will calculate the mean. Then our A of I is equal to D1 plus D2 plus D3 divided by 3. This will be our A of I. And what is B of I then? What is B of I? B of I is mean nearest cluster distance. Mean nearest cluster distance. Okay. So we have this cluster now. Let's draw it diagram. We have this cluster B, A, B, C. From this we have calculated A of I. This is our cluster 1. Now this is our cluster 2 with points P, Q and R. And we have one more cluster here, that is X, Y and Z. Okay, this is our cluster 3. This is our cluster 3. So B of I is mean nearest cluster distance. So our nearest cluster is cluster 2, not cluster 3. Cluster 3 is for our nearest cluster is cluster 2. With the respect to point B now, with respect to point B, it will calculate the distance again, D1, D2 and D3, nearest cluster distance, and it is mean. So B of I again, B of I is equal to D1 plus D2 plus D3 divided by 3. This will be our B of I. Okay. So now we will consider, let take me an example. Our A of I, after calculation, I got A of I as 2 and B of I as 8. Now let's substitute that in the formula, that is B of I minus A of I divided by max of A of I comma B of I. If I substitute the values, A minus 2 divided by max of A of I is 2 and B of I is 8, max of 2 comma 8. This will be 6 by 8, that is equal to 0.75. So this is my Shillot score I have derived. Okay. What is the scale of Shillot score? Shillot score scale is, Shillot score should be between -1 to +1. Okay? Between -1 to +1. If Shillot score is near to approximately -1, then it is a bad clustering. Then it is a bad clustering. That means improper separation and loosely compact. Data is not highly compact. See, why I have written improper separation and loosely compact. See here, cohesion and separation. In Shillot score, we are doing cohesion and separation. You have to calculate both intra and inter distance. That's why improper separation and loosely compact if it is close to -1. If Shillot score is approximately +1, then it is a good clustering. That is good separation plus highly compact. Good separation plus highly compact clusters. So here we got Shillot score as 0.75. That means the clustering is good. Okay. So this is the concept. This is the theory concept of Shillot score. Now let's implement this in our project. Same project. I am continuing same project in this playlist. Okay. So I have built the k-means model for k in range of 2 to 11. Okay. And I have implemented the Shillot score here. I have calculated the Shillot score for each k value. Again, the Shillot score is from you have to import Silot score from skitlearn library. Okay, you have to import Silot score from skitlearn library. In simple coding, n clusters is equal to k, where k is the range of 2 to 11. It will check for all the values from 2 to 11 and it will find out the Silot score. If you see the Silot score after calculation, you see the Silot score here. For k is equal to 2, Silot score is 0.32. Okay, and k is equal to 3, the Silot score has increased 0.47. K is equal to 4, 0.49, and k is 5. For k5, the Silot score is 0.55. And after k is equal to 5, it has started decreasing. When k is equal to 6, it has decreased. K is equal to 7, again there is a decrease, and it has started decreasing. So from this calculation of Silot score, I can say my optimal value of k is 5. Optimal value of k is 5 because when k is equal to 5, the Silot score is highest, that is 0.55. I have also visualized this. You see the visualization. When k is equal to 2, x-axis is number of clusters k and y-axis is Silot score. As k increases, the Silot score increased, and at 0.5, when k is 5, the Silot score is maximum. That is our best k. The point is also, I have changed the point visualization. It is star here. So this is my optimal value of k. So in this way, you have to find optimal value of k and build your k-means model. Thank you all.